phases in the construction project. If you go to real-time project, a number of locations will be there. So that is called as phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. That phases will be differ from size of the construction, capital cost of the construction. The phases will be differ. The area according with that according with the area of construction, phases will be vary. Okay, that is in the real-time project. Generally, what are the phases we are going to look in the project? We are going to see it today. Different phases of construction project. The first one is the planning or pre-planning phase. So in the planning and pre-planning phase, what are the items we are going to carry in the construction and all? We have to design. We have to decide in this planning or pre-planning phase. Next one is the design phase. Third one is the pre-construction. Fourth one is construction phase. Fifth one is the post-construction or closed out phase. 3 C's of construction process. Client, already we have discussed about client. Client is the owner of the construction, or employers, we can tell as the employers. Instead of the owner, some other team will be in the construction. That is also called as the client. Sometimes owner will be there. Sometimes instead of owner, one technical team will be there. That is called as the client. If you go to real-time projects, you will be understand clearly. Consultant, most of you know, structural consultant will be there, architectural consultant will be there, then landscape consultant will be there, HVAC consultant will be there. HVAC is nothing but heat, ventilation, air conditioning consultant will be there. Then so usually for then steel fabrication consultant will be there. So a number of consultants will be there. According with the nature of project, consultants will be vary. According with the client requirement, consultants numbers will be vary. This is not a contractor. A spelling mistake is the contractor. So every company having, according with the work types, contractor will be vary. According with the project size, contractors will have the subcontractors also. Purely the contractors are the execution team. Subcontractor only, moreover, they will do the labor supply in the construction. Client is an important person in construction. Client is the one who invests money. Client is the one who owns the project. Client look after project from starting to end. So especially if you go to the real-time projects, especially for the client side, one technical team will be there. So they will be give intimation to the boss. Consultant is a professional who provide professional or expert advice. Client contact with consultant directly for his or her project. Consultant is a connecting route between client and the contractor. This point already we have discussed in our class. Consultant prepare drawings, documents, and specifications. See, actually, in the consultant itself, two types of consultant will be there. So the one is the particular domain consultant. Other one is the PMC is like we can tell us that consultancy, project management consultancy. Project management consultancy is nothing but actually to coordinate with the client and the contractor. Contractor Contractor is an expert or professional in construction process who play a leading role during construction. Contractor is in direct contact with consultant. Contractor come into play from the initial stage up to the last stage. Contractor can be sometimes consultant also. That means in some kind of work, contractor can have the eligibility to prepare the structural drawings, as well as they will be prepare the structural drawings also, as well as they will do executions also according with the agreement, tender agreement. They will do the works. That also depends upon the client requirement. Client, he always he gives the idea. Consultant, he they provides the documents, drawings, tender notice. The contractors usually, prime contractor will be there, then subcontractor will be there. So the prime contractor, they will execute the works along with the drawings. Other than that, in some cases, they can prepare the consultant works. They can handle the consultant works also. According to the client requirement, they can perform as a sometimes client. The subcontractors, if the work is large, they can allocate in their work itself about they will allocate the works to the subcontractors if the work is large. So usually subcontractors usually provide the labor supply. How the construction process initiated. Planning any construction projects starts with the desire of client or owner. Master plan create and signed off by owner. Already we have discussed. So master plan will be there, like this master costing sheet will be there. Here the master plan indicates that overview of the construction project. It will be visible in the terms of plan. So wherever the hume pipes will be there, drainage pipes will be coming, where the gate entry, where the building is going to be located, where the roadway is coming. So everything it will be visible in the one drawing itself. That is called as the master plan. Throughout your site view is coming under the master plan. So after completed the master plan, it will be signed by the owner. Master plan include function, size, economic requirement of project, also include time duration and economic feasibility, project budget and financing. So in that master plan itself, economic requirement of projects also will come. So the durations has to be come. Then site selection should be there. Design phase, client contact consultant for designing of the project. Architect or engineer takes the lead in design. Architect design 2D and 3D drawings and specifications of the project. Here architect prepares bill of quantity. So usually in the Indian country, engineering team will prepare the bill of quantity, or consultant will be prepare the bill of quantities. The PMC will prepare the bill of quantities. So in some other countries, architect will prepare the bill of quantities. The bill of quantities is nothing but that means the work packages in the terms of meter square or cubic meter, how much rate it requires, and it will coming under in the bill of quantity. That means work packages converted into the term of cost in measurement as well as cost also. construction process initiate with the awarding of project to the contractor. Contractor in this phase is a key player. Construction process carry on unless the handling of project to owner. So actually, contractor has to be award. So tendering process will be there. Who is quoting a less amount that will be taken care by the client. Other than that, previous experience, whether that particular contractor having the previous experience in that particular domain or not, that will be checked by the consultant or the owner. These are the main thing. So that process under already you have studied in your UG. Anyway, here we will see up to some extent. So now we are time building information modeling. The building information modeling itself, for example, CAD drawing we can get it for the measurements, for the quantity and all we can get it in the BIM modeling itself. So here you can see the figures that shows the different characteristics. Logistics and constructions, then facility management. See, actually now we time in all countries facility managements are being there. So facility management is nothing but like that is project management consultancies. That means the project management consultancy is nothing but coordinating the client as well as the contractor. Then redevelopment process will be there, conceptual design will be there, the design development, analysis, construction documentation, construction, soft drawings and fabrication. So BIM is essentially the process of generating and managing information about a building during its entire life cycle. Terms should discuss for understanding the responsibilities of contractor and the consultant. Bid. So in movies and all you may see bid providing areas and all you have seen in few movies, I think so. Okay. Anyway, bidding is an offer, means often competitive, of setting a price one is willing to pay for something or a demand that something be done. A price offer is called a bid. Bond, a type of surety bond used by investors in construction projects to protect against an adverse event that causes disruptions, failure to complete the project due to insolvency of the builders, or the job's failure to meet contract specifications. So whatever the work you are going to take in construction, if you are belongs to a contractor side, so in contractors also see, don't think that contractors only they having labor supply, they are doing the execution. So in contractor side also engineers will be there. So in client side, so one sort of engineering team will be there, right? Likewise in contractor side also one engineering wing will be there. The thing is that in a contractor side they will be execute the works loop and corner. Okay. In a client side engineering team only they will do the ordering, they can give ordering. So in contractor side engineers they will be execute. That means they have and contractor side engineering team they has to follow the quality checklist, quality control checklist, safety checklist, as well as the methodologies checklist, activities checklist, daily progress report they has to be submitted to the client side. So these are the things they will be followed, as well as the executions will be carried by the contractor side. So whatever the work taken by the contractor side, they has to submit the surety. Sometimes disruptions may happen in the site. Sometimes according with that agreement, they won't able to complete the project due to some other reasons. So for that, they has to provide some surety bond. That surety bond in the terms of bank money or assets. Uh, Types of bond: bid bond, security bond, earnest money. You So earnest money deposit already you have studied in your UG, right? 2.5% of the total cost you have to pay. Suppose your work, suppose if you are not selected in the bidding process, your earnest money will be refunded. BOQ, it, BOQ is nothing but there is the bill of quantities. How much work the contractor is going to do in the constructions, that it will be in place through the bill of quantities. In that bill of quantities, the work packages will be described very clearly with the specifications also, how much work they are going to carry out. That will be in the bill of quantities. That bill of quantities throughout the project, it may be M25 concrete or M10 concrete or M30 concrete or M35 concrete, or it may be a door fixtures numbers, or it may be steel reinforcement works, or it may be plastering work. So it will be mentioned in the terms of measurement. BOQ is a document used in tendering in the construction industry, in which materials, parts, and labor and their cost are itemized. Quality assurance. Assurance of quality of material, etc. by the supplier. So, if you go now your time, the last class we have seen about the traditional construction and modern construction. So, in this modern construction, that means we are right here time we are handling the modern days construction only, modern construction only. So, we have to assure the quality in construction. So, especially in the MNCs companies and private limited companies, they are following the quality standards. So whatever the suppliers supplying the materials, whatever the material it may be A, B, C, D, like it may be cement, sand, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, white cement, M sand, or any materials, they have to follow the quality assurance. They have to provide the materials with quality manner. They have to follow the quality assurance. Contract. Construction contract is simply mutual or legally binding agreement between two parties based on certain policies and conditions generally recorded in documentation form. The two parties involved are owner and contractor. So in contract, every page has to be signed by the owner as well as the contractor. So the agreements made between in every pages. So in every pages has to be signed by the owner as well as the contractor. In that agreement itself, certain policies and conditions has been recorded. That will be in the documentation form. This also already you have studied in your UG. Anyway, we have to see this. Schedule of finishes. Um, See, actually, finishing works, the structure work and finishing works. So if you go to the construction, those who having experience in the construction industries, you know that structure. Two things will be there in construction. One is the structure work. Second one is the finishing work. I am talking about the execution. One is the structure work. Second one is the finishing work. Especially in the structure work, for example, in our construction terms, if I want to say is that structure is nothing but wherever the structural items will coming, right, like reinforcement work, concrete work. Um, that means the concrete work from footing concrete, pedestal concrete, column concrete, slab concrete. Likewise, whatever the structural items coming, right, that is coming under the structural work. Finishing a work is nothing but, that means whatever we doing the flooring or after completing the structure work, we have to do the skirting, flooring, skidding, whitewashing, painting. So even plastering also coming under in the finishing work only. So purely structural work is nothing but wherever the reinforcement and the concrete we are concrete work we are doing, right, that is coming under in the structure work. That means load bearing structures we can tell as also structure works in the construction. So finishing work is nothing but the flooring works, skirting work, and all coming. Skirting means skirting is nothing but in every floor in the buildings. Um, you can see that in the near to in the wall itself, every corners that 3 inches height, the skirting will be there, right? I think you know, right? Jagan, are you understand? Are you know about skirting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So that is called as the skirting. In kitchen and toilet, we are telling that dadoing. Okay, because the dadoing is it carries more height compared than the skirting. So that is what we are telling. That is the dadoing. That means the tiles has been fixed in that wall corners surrounding of the floor corners. We have to fix the dadoing. Dadoing especially we are fixing in the kitchen as well as in the toilet. Especially in every floors, every room floors, we are fixing in the skirting. Okay, that means why we are providing the skirting. The flooring should not get damaged. We can prevent the water seepage. For that purpose, also we are fixing the skirting. So then wall finishes, we can tell us that painted plasterboard with a mossable acrylic paint finish. So the tiles work, plastering board works are also coming under in the finishing. So in this slide, it has been mentioned about the room name, flooring, what type of flooring that it is, skirting, type, height has been mentioned, wall finishes, ceiling finishes has been mentioned here. Then remarks, legends has been used. What type of the denoted letters and all mentioned in the legends. You can refer that. So ceiling finishes you can see in the bedroom, slab with the faint finish. Both ceiling finishes is slab with the paint finish. Dressing rooms, ceiling finishes is slab with the paint finish. Lounge is ceiling finish is slab with the paint finish. Kitchen, for kitchen ceiling finish is slab with paint finish. Dining also same, slab with paint finish. A drawing room, 1 feet by 2 feet metallic tile plus gypsum board. For parking area including surrounding, ceiling finish is hard ceiling. So list of items in the BOI. Tiles usually we are using in the construction: ceramic tiles, glass tiles, mosaic tiles, porcelain tiles, marble, vinyl, cement, SRC, OPC, white cement, doors, flash finishes, iron doors, glass doors, blocks, fair frame, hollow bricks, ceiling, paint, coving. Notice: an invitation is being sent to the bidders in the form of tender notice, either by the sending an invitation letter or by giving an advertisement in the newspaper or on the website. The interested bidders must need to deposit some money in order to take the volumes from the client or consultant. This money is usually 25,000 rupees. So already you are studying your UG. Anyway, I want to remind the thing. So the tender notice can sent by the client through the newspaper or website or invitation letters to the particular contractors. Usually, that contractors has to be that the bidders has to be paid 25,000 rupees no, that depends upon the project. It will be differ upon the project value. Usually 25,000 they are paying. Contract volumes normally uh, 3 volumes per BOQ, but some film uses volume 4 as well in the volume 1 condition of contract. That means the if you breach the contract or what will be the conditions when you can breach. If you breach the contract, what you are going to pay the penalty in the terms of surety bond or security bond and all, everything will be coming. So how you have to follow the rules and regulations, and all will be coming in the condition of contract. Then the invitation letter, instruction to bidder, bidding data, it has different appendixes, and appendix D is of BOQ. GCC is also the other part of volume 1. Volume 2, technical specifications. How you are going to handle the work, what is the mixed proportions, what are the materials you are going to be used, whether you are, for example, whether you are going to use first class materials, second class materials, and floor finishing, what are the materials you are going to carry out, especially in the terrace floor, whether we are going to put some special admixtures or not, everything mentioned in the technical specifications. Then material, what are the material throughout the project, what are the material you are going to use. Then soil report, whether that soil is a muram soil or clay soil or sand soils, and all you have to, that means it will be in the volume 2. That means it will be in the soil report. Which foundation is going to be shoot in that area, pile foundations or shallow foundations, everything can display in the soil report. Plastic limit of the soil, liquid limit of the soil properties also be mentioned in the soil report. Then section detail, construction section detail will be mentioned in the volume 2. In volume 3, drawings, architectural drawings, structural drawings, so that master plan will be there. Then other than that, for example, the construction, the project may be, it may be a residential project or it may be a industrial project, industrial construction project. So if it is the residential construction project, you have to follow the architectural drawings, ground floor plan, first floor plan, second floor plan. So whatever the floors are there, every floor's drawings will be there. In some cases, in the architectural drawing, the second floor and fourth floor design will be typical. So the drawing itself, there has been mentioned second floor and third floor, like they will be mentioned in the structural drawings. From the ground floor itself, footing itself, it shows. So wherever the footing is coming, the grid numbers will be there. The shuttering drawings also been there. Enforcement section details will be visible in the structural drawings. Volume 4, it has environmental health safety guidelines, then work permit system, then project instruction. So work permit system is nothing but that means, especially if you go to the construction, after 6 p.m., if you want to carry the work, that means for the contractor side, if you want to carry the work, in the sense you have to get permission from the safety engineers. Why you have to get the permission from the safety engineers? After 6 o'clock, automatically the natural lighting systems will be going to low. So for that, we have to provide artificial lighting systems. So in some cases, the contractor needs staging work. So above the staging only, they have to follow the work. So lighting system properly you have to provide for your workers. So the safety engineer, the particular safety engineer has to come to your particular working location area, and he will be checked whether you are providing the proper requirements or not. And he will be checked. If you having the proper lighting system, proper staging system, means he will allow or your work to happen on the time. Otherwise, he won't allow your work. So you have to get signed from safety engineers as well as the project engineers. So project instructions means at which time your daily, which time your work going to be start, which time your work going to begin. So officially, what is the construction time, that will be mentioned in the project instruction. So environmental health safety guidelines is nothing but, so usually for example, uh, dust has to be so practically we can't ignore the dust in the construction. But wherever you go in the construction, maybe MNC company or it may be a private limited company, at morning time before starting the work, the water has to be sprinkled in the earth surfaces, especially in the earth surfaces. That means when the construction is moving on, right, especially the podium landscape areas and all, it will be in the sandy soils. Some it is in the soil conditions only. So the labors has to be sprinkled the water in the earth area in the construction, especially wherever the construction work is not happened, right? So that may be in the it will be visible like soils or some earth zone only, right? So on that areas the water has to be sprinkled. Why the water has to be sprinkled? For example, when the uh, vehicle shifts the materials from one place to another place, when the vehicles moves on the site, right, automatically dust will be formed, muddy dust will be formed. So if you sprinkle the water, uh, the dust will not be spread up to some extent. So especially in construction, morning time and evening time, they will sprinkle the water in the podium area itself. Wherever the vehicle moves, right, on that area itself, they will sprinkle the water. So if the dust forms, automatically the laborers will inhale the dust. And the second one, the laborers, those who are working in the dusty areas, especially in the basement zones, basement cleaning work, uh, and they has to be wear the nose mask. So without nose mask, they won't allow in the dust spreading area. Other than that, those who are working in the respective activities like concreting, steel erections and all, they has to wear the safety gloves, safety eye goggles. Suppose some building works will be happen, right? On the time they has to wear the safety eye goggle and all, they has to be wear it. Safety jackets they has to be wear it. Suppose road projects or some industrial constructions projects and all, they has to wear the safety jacket. In that safety jacket itself, colorings has been there. That means that radium lights will be there. So according with that, engineers or workers can identify each and every persons in the constructions. So these are the general thing in the volume 4. Lowest responsible, as I forgot to tell, so in that PPE, personal protective equipments, in the earlier class we have discussed one or two times. Uh, wherever uh, wherever the work is going on, right, according with that activity requirement, that particular labors as well as the engineers, they has to be wear the personal protective equipment. It may be a eye goggle. Okay, pa. Sorry. After completing this class, I have to go for one invigilation at 9:30 exactly. Okay, fine. So, the particular work, according with that activity requirement, all the laborers, all the engineers has to be wear the personal protective equipment. The personal protective equipment, it may be a safety shoe, or it may be a safety gumboot. Safety gumboot would be there by the concreting masons and all. In some cases, in rainy time, the engineers safety gumboot, hand gloves, etc. So the person, those who are working in the high scrappers or in the high slab areas, that means the reinforcement directions persons, they has to wear the safety belt also. So near to the corner in the slab area, they has to wear the safety belt in the rope itself, and after that only they has to be erect the beam reinforcement in the slab corner area. Lowest responsible bidder. Usually the lowest responsible bidder is awarded the project. NOC. NOC means no objection certificate. And NOC date is given to the contractor, which means he have to start his work upon the NOC date. Responsibilities of consultant: acting as the owner's representative or agent. So always the consultant, it may be a structural consultant, or it may be landscape consultant, or it may be HVAC consultant, or it may be electrical consultant. So behalf of owners, they has to be taken care. They will be agent for the owners. Project planning and recommendations on project delivery. So how the project planning should be going to happen? See, the every domain consultants will be there. Electrical consultants will be there. Fire and extinguisher consultant will be there. Especially in the industrial project, so many consultants will be coming. For example, what we can tell, intelligence consultant, some sensors consultants also been there, especially in the industrial construction projects. Sensor. So every domain consultants, they can prepare the drawings and the methodologies for that constructions works. According to that, there has been planned also how the work going to be happen, how the activities going to happen in the site, what are the sequences of activities. That also has been fixed by the particular consultant uh, in the every that means the every month they has to be provide the drawings. Some cases the revisions drawings also they has to be provided. So the meeting has to be happen in the site. So blindly if the electrical consultant may carry some work, civil engineering consultant, structural consultant having some works, architecture consultant having some works. So when it will be clarified through the meeting only. So in front of the project managers, so client side project manager will be there. Then project management consultancy project manager will be there. Then after that, these domains project managers will be there. So they has to be discuss their works, when the work going to be start, when the work going to be end. So yeah, especially in the construction projects, it may be a residential construction project or it may be a industrial construction projects. Some conflicts will be there, so the conflicts has to be solved in that particular meeting itself. So there itself, some if any difficulties will be attended by the executions team, they will be project in the meeting itself. So there itself they will be solved the again they will and out. So very activity having the interlinking. So the meeting itself, so because the execution team attend some problems. So those who have worked in construction, they may know some difficulties. I think so. I think few of the persons has been experienced, right? So, the drawing itself, that structural consultant may tell that the architectural, they are not thinking about the um, practical view like that they can complain. So there itself some mitigation will be arises that will be solved in that meeting itself. Then constructability reviews. Constructability reviews in the sense, so every project manager they has to present their work progress. So in this week, Brigurka, for example, in the execution team, project manager will be there. That means the execution team project manager in the sense from the contractor side, project manager will be come. So he will be show the Brigur progress. Then brickwork plastering of concrete progress, column structure progress, column progress, beam progress, footing concrete progress. See in that constructability views, especially in the big construction meetings, you can see that the drawings has to be pasted in the meeting room itself. So what is the necessary of that particular period, right? According with that, they has been fixed the drawings. That means initially after setting out PCC whether has been marked PCC footing column structures has to be marked in that particular phase. So there itself, for example, PCC completed means they can mark according with the client requirement. The PCC completed means that has been shaded with the yellow marker. If the footing has been completed means it has been marked with the orange marker. If the column has been completed in the sense it has to be marked with the red. Likewise, you have to be marked in the meeting itself, meeting room itself. So these are the in that constructability reviews how much work has been completed, what is the work progress is going on, what is the difficulties attended by the each and every domain professionals. So that will be discussed in the constructability views. Then value engineering. So the value engineering is very important one. So that we will discuss in a later class. Then developing schedules. So the developing schedules in the sense till now the work is happened this much only. So for that, how we can schedule it like that, you have to be discussed. The client and the contractors and the other consultants, client consultants. So with that climatic situations, according with that local holidays, according with that festivals, according with the immediate requirement. So these are the plays a vital role in the developing schedules. So that is what the already I have discussed master schedule, right? According to the master schedule, the work progress will not going to happen in the site. So a number of factors will influence in the construction by day. So for that, you have to think about some factors. The factor is very important one. So that is what the micro scheduling has to be followed in the construction. So why we are following the micro scheduling? By doing the micro scheduling only, we can identify the problems in the constructions. Okay. See, sometimes if you practical thing, so if you go to the site, some the laborers mood swing will be there. Laborers mood swing will be there. If you go to site only, you come to know. If you handle the projects, you come to know. The labor productivity will not same for every day. So the laborers also human being. Monotonomy in the sense the particular contractor supervisors has to be check about the labor's mood swings also sometimes. That means more autonomy is nothing but if the labor working the same work throughout the day or more than the construction timing, if they follow means they meet an accident. That is where. So the likewise the PMCs or execution team engineers has to be allocate the works to the engineers in frequent that means they has to be alter the works. If the engineers doing the same work in the sense they won't get motivated sometimes. So many things will be there. So developing schedules, whenever we're doing the developing schedules according with the construction needful, we have to make the schedule. For that some a number of factors we have to be considered. So this schedule this schedule may be done with the MS project. establishing working budgets, consulting on design, utility, and building costs, reviewing contractor qualifications. So usually reviewing contractor qualifications till now, how many works he have carried out, how much cost. That means how much budget he have worked like that has been checked in the contractor's qualifications. What is his surety bond and all they will be checked. That will be checked by the client's engineering department. Monitoring contractor and design team performance, and construction phase services, and quality control, and litigation support. See, especially in quality control department plays a vital role in the constructions. Obviously, it may be industrial construction projects or it may be a residential constructions projects. The quality control has to involve in the A to Z activities in the constructions. Like tender document itself, they has to be involved. That involvement we don't know directly, but indirectly it involves in the A to Z. Especially after starting the constructions, quality control important is very needful. That means the framing the checklist, whether the checklist is proper or not, and all they will be checking. So quality control checklist for each and every activity carried by the engineers, right? That particular engineers has to call the quality control department. That the particular quality control department professional has to come to the site and he has to check what are the activity. It may be a blasting, for example. It is the blasting for external plaster 1:4 sand we mix. Means pharma means taking the cement fine aggregate and coarse aggregate, right? That means pharma means that is a measurement box. Whether they are using the proper measurement box or not, they will be checked. Whether the cement is whether the cement is having the proper time, or that means whether it is a expiry, it attains expiry date or not, or not, they has to be checked. For cement test also, they has to be set it. They has to be checked. Suppose what are the materials you are purchasing in the any good vendors, there itself they can give the testing report. In the testing report itself, cement compressive strength, cement cubes compressive strength and all they has been given. Then specific gravity of cement, finest modulus of cement and all they has been given. So suppose if you have the doubt, the quality control department again they will do some testing. Likewise, workability of the concrete has to be checked in the constructions. Whenever the concrete arrives to the site, the quality control department has to be come to the site. That means the lab instructor, quality control department, lab assistant has to come to the site. He has to check the slump of the concrete. Nearly 5 times they may check for the particular pouring. They may check 3 to 5 times slump value. The compressor there itself, they has to be cast the cubes for 7 days, 20 days. Cubes they has to be cast. After casting that, they has to be make a record in the ledger itself. No, on that particular days, after 7th day, after casting, they has to be remove the mold as usual in lab what we are doing. So at 7th day and 28 days, they has to be just the that is just the cubes, and they has to take the readings. So that has to be keep in the record. Suppose if the concrete is not attain the value, suppose if it is not attain the target mean strength, uh, suppose the client needs, the contractor has to demolish that particular concrete. It may be a column concrete or it may be a slab concrete. These are the main role in the constructions. Whatever the activity may be, it may be column concreting or it may be a column shuttering. So every activities, quality control department has to be signed in the checklist. Blindly they won't The that work only they will be signing. Suppose if the work is not proper, that for a particular quality control professional has to get the work done from the particular execution engineer. After that only he will be signed. Otherwise, the work will not going to happen in the site. These are the general thing happening in the site. Then litigation support when you starting the setting out works. Surely the company lawyers has to be there. So if any mitigation issues arises, the setting out they has to be solved. Sample of AAA agreement between client and architect. Standard form of agreement between owner and architect. So you can see here that agreement made at merit of the year that's okay. This is for your reference. I have attached responsibilities of contractor. Contractor is responsible for providing all of the material, labor, equipment such as engineering vehicles and tools and services necessary for the construction of the project. So you may ask in some cases, sorry, sorry. Okay, ma'am. Today having the exam for UG students. So up to 5 minutes. So 1 hour we have to handle our class. After 5 minutes you can leave because 9:30 I am going to carry the invigilation. I have to do the invigilation for the UG students. So up to I think the 5. Let me go to the other channel. Let me go to the other team. Hello, let me go to other team for invigilation. Jagan, okay. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So up to 5 minutes, 4 minutes, you have to be in this MS team. Okay, they are calling. That is what I have to go there.
எக்ஸிட் இல்லாமா?
டைம் முடிஞ்சிருச்சா? ஹலோ
9:30 ஆயிடுச்சு.
சரி பாய்.